Okay, all right. Oh my God, look, this looks amazing. It's a permanent mode. This is arena. 3v3, let's go, let's go. 3v3, let's get it. Custom tailored maps? We're getting three? Three new maps?
The Apex Games are where the champions are crowned.
Okay, this is Ash.
But the arenas are where legends are made.
I said danger
These maps look
close.
sick.
Weren't you listening?
The arenas are my games. They're not about fame or spectacle.
Wow.
They are
put
about
so
the
much
fight.
work into it.
The rules are simple. It's just your squad and their squad.
This is a deathmatch.
Whoever survives
So do we pick up guns or
wins.
pre-match? Okay.
Now pay attention. This is how the game is played. Assemble your squad in the customary fashion.
Okay, so we pick our
Before
legend.
the fight begins, squads are enclosed in their spawn room and have access to the shop.
Oh, so we
Here you can purchase weapons,
the buy
items,
phase?
and abilities with crafting materials.
Interesting. It's
I
by
will
your
grant you a
skills, too.
set amount of materials at the start of each round. You may earn more through your performance.
That's pretty dope.
Materials can be used immediately or saved for superior equipment later in the match. No purchased gear follows between rounds.
Oh,
where's all my
I like
stuff?
this. I like this. It's fair.
Materials can be used to upgrade weapons, making you an even greater threat.
Ooh, so you can buy your
At the end
attachments
of the
too.
buy phase, the shields drop, and the fun begins. Both teams engage in combat until one side is wiped out.
Yeah, that's
Downed
amazing.
teammates can still be
Life bars
revived,
to revive.
but in this game, there are no respawns.
Use the pressure. It's the only way to survive.
And there's no respawning.
Supply bins containing consumables and material canisters
Switching
are
rounds.
scattered throughout the arena. A single airdrop containing 3 weapons arrives in the middle of each round.
Oh, so you can get a
The
weapon.
tier of the weapons in the drop pod increases from round to round. Use them to overpower your
Yo,
competition.
what is this raid skin?
It's high
Hello, I've
risk.
never seen this.
High reward.
And this rampart
Maybe
skin
next
I've never
time.
seen.
You should try a different path.
The first team to score 3 victories with a 2-win margin will be declared the champion. If
Whoa,
teams
that's
battle
new.
to a deadlock
What was
4 for a
that?
tie,
What was
round
that?
9
Was that
is
new
my
victory
favorite
poses?
part. Sudden death.
Tossing up some amped cover.
Sudden death?
Knock down more than a few.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah, that's pretty dope. I'm gonna be
Each
playing this
arena
mode.
has its own personality and acts as an optimal combat testing ground. The
Okay.
phase runner on Olympus wasn't the first of its kind.
Oh.
A prototype long abandoned rests in a remote section of Talos. Luckily, it remains intact and functional,
There's another
providing
one on World's
unique
Edge.
combat
Wow.
opportunities to those clever enough to seize them.
There's research afoot. And then, of course, utter mayhem.
Coma was simply another Outlands hotspot turned yesterday's news until an ill-fated joyride gave it a new landmark.
Oh, Mirage.
With my assistance, the city has been reignited with a new monument to incompetence.
Thank you for this. I feel much better
Okay.
about myself now.
I have also secured some viable locations throughout the Outlands to serve as arenas.
So there's multiple arenas. I don't think it's just 3. There
And
might
don't
be
get too comfortable.
more.
The future promises to be a bit fiery.
Oh! Wait,
Oh,
is that
yes.
the upgrade?
A new legend has joined the fight.
Oh!
This little one and I share a common legacy. Pilot blood runs through her veins. This is Valkyrie.
Sending down hellfire.
So that's her ability?
She is as
Hellfire?
fearless as she is reckless.
What? They can all
Friend or
fly?
foe, make sure you look up as she takes the fight to the skies.
No, that's
Your
dope.
journey
She
ends
can
here,
take the whole
legends.
team up.
The skies belong to me now.
Oh my god. Holy crap.
The
She's gonna be
arenas are the
insane.
ultimate test of skill
She's gonna
and
be insane.
resolve.
I can't wait
So
for her.
I have a gift.
The bow.
The Bowcheck compound bow. This precision weapon requires patience and pinpoint
Charges up.
consistency. It is made even deadlier with its 2 hop-up slots.
2 hop-up.
Legends can combine Shattercast,
Shattercast.
splitting the arrow tip into a shotgun pattern,
Shotgun pattern and
and Deadeye's tempo, allowing a faster draw when firing at the optimal pace.
Oh, Deadeye's
Master
tempo.
all of this, and you will become a true assassin. You
Okay,
gotta take
I'm
risks
gonna be
to reach
practicing
air.
this bow.
The need to prove superiority is instinctive. Hopefully, you can impress me. I'll see
Cool
you
finisher.
in the arenas.
All right.
Olympus security
That was
perimeter
pretty
alert.
dope. I gotta tell you
Multiple
guys, that was
unknown
pretty dope.
ships entering secure space.
Wait.
All personnel, please secure docking stations and prepare for arrival.
What's going on?
Security forces on full alert.
Strap in, Mutie. Things are about to get mighty interesting.
Oh, shoot! Olympus really got infested with something. All right, let's check out the website. So let's see if there's anything new on the Apex Legends website. Usually they update it. Let's see if we can get a little bit more info here. Okay, so introducing arenas. All right, let's see if there's any additional info here. Is there anything on ranked? No. Okay. So there's the trailer. All right, arenas is a new permanent game mode coming to Apex Legends as part of the upcoming Legacy update. Let me open that in another tab. Oh, it's the same thing. It condenses the chaos of 20 squad battle royale matches down into a more focused 3v3 combat. You face off against the enemy without any other squad. Okay, so there's no third part. Just gonna be straight up 3v3. It's gonna be multiple rounds. I forgot to see how many rounds it was earlier. For every round, okay, right, you get materials. Winning an arenas match. To win an arenas match, you need to win at least 3 rounds. Okay, so at least 3 rounds. At least 3 rounds to win. The easiest way to win 3 rounds is without dropping more than 1 round to your opponent. In other words, go 3-0 or 3-1 and the match is over. So just get 3 rounds anything, essentially. Okay. Oh, but if your opponent wins at least 2 rounds, then you have to pull ahead by 2. Oh, okay. So you just need a winning lead by 2. That makes sense. That way you can't just steamroll somebody. So that makes sense. So you need at least a 2-round lead to win. So if the other team has 1, then I think you'll need 4 or no. I'm not sure. Yeah, you have to go 4-2. Right, you'll have to go 4-2. Okay. So this is how it looked. Between sudden death. This is the scoring. This is scoreboard essentially. This is how the scoreboard looks. That makes sense. Yeah, it's a little bit more competitive. Do you think they'll do a ranked with this, like ranked arenas? That would be quite interesting, huh? If they did a ranked arenas type of thing. What else? So how does the actual modding work? That's what I'm curious about. Win or lose, each round starts fresh with base equipment and some materials to use. Decide how you want to approach the upcoming round by using your materials to get weapons, upgrade them, and pick up any additional supplies you need. The bar is raised every round as more materials are awarded than the previous round, giving you more options and letting you upgrade further as the match progresses. So essentially you need to earn material each round by either picking it up mid-game or by getting downs, and you will get rewarded with material. Getting a weapon gives you the base gun with no attachments. So once you buy a weapon, it has no attachments with it, and you have to upgrade that gun with material that you earn from your rounds. So weapons can be upgraded to white, then blue, and finally purple. Upgrading a weapon equips it with all available attachments of that tier. Fully upgrading to purple will fill out the hop-up slot for weapons that have one. Okay, so I see. So when you upgrade a weapon, essentially it goes from white, blue, purple. You don't get to pick the individual attachments. You essentially, you get to choose that after. I'm guessing for like sights, for example, which is what it looks like here. Weapons don't carry over from round to round. This is something we debated and ultimately we decided on this design for 2 reasons. To free players up to swap weapons freely between rounds, and 2, to prevent matches from snowballing too hard afterward. Ah, I see. So you can't just buy a gun and you have it every single round. No, you actually have to buy a weapon every single round. You have to buy a new weapon. That's what it is. Wow. Use your ultimate tactical abilities wisely, as you have a limited number of uses each round. Instead of recharging indefinitely like other modes, Legends start with some tactical charges, but additional charges and ultimate abilities can be purchased with materials when customizing a loadout. This allows more legends to be made viable in arenas and forces characters with very strong tacticals like Bloodhound to make choices between weapon upgrades or more tactical charges. So essentially, you can't just keep using your abilities over and over and over. It doesn't work like that. What you need to do is you actually need to purchase like these charges, meaning like let's say you're Bloodhound and you have a Bloodhound skin. You have to purchase like I don't know, like a couple Bloodhound scans, right? Maybe you get two Bloodhound scans. You have to be smart about it. You need to think about when is the best time to use it. This mode is going to teach you to be more patient with your abilities. You'll have limited time to prepare, after which the round will start. Matches take place in some familiar locations as those new ones scattered around the area. You'll find some. Okay, so you can still find healing items in some of the supply bins and apparently material canisters, as it seems. If a canister is collected, it will reward everyone on your squad 200 bonus materials to be spent in the next round. If you kill an enemy, it awards you 75 bonus material, and their items drop on the floor for quick and easy looting. Okay, that's cool. As the round goes on, the ring will start to close. Also, there's a ring, so the ring is going to close, so you can't just camp. It's going to force you into the center. Will start to close, and a care package filled with upgraded weapons will drop in. Before the round starts, to be able to see where the ring will close as well, what happens will be airdropped in. Okay, so you need to strategize. Strategize. You'll be fighting in a mix of custom maps and existing BR locations from within Kings Canyon, World's Edge, and Olympus. The design goal for custom maps is to emulate the tactics and strategies used in BR within a symmetrical, competitive space. Arenas is first and foremost about proactive combat, and that means creating spaces that give you plenty of room to analyze the other team. I see. So, okay. So we're going to get Party Crasher. This is going to be the map on Olympus. It's going to take place in downtown Plaza where players can choose to engage. Okay. I see. Interesting. I haven't seen this area really on Olympus before. It looks familiar, but it's definitely very different. It looks like looks like they kind of remodeled the center of the map to make Party Crasher. Then we have Phase Runner. This is a new area. This is a very new area. I haven't seen this before. This is going to be on Talos. Pretty interesting. It's a very interesting, unique map. Should be interesting. And here are some other locations. There are a few other locations here. There's one in Kings Canyon. This is all familiar to you guys. It's by Crash Site. This is Gardens, I believe. This is Gardens on Olympus. And this down here, I'm not sure. I forgot the name of this area, but I believe it's located around the bottom left of the map on World's Edge. Okay, so you'll now be able to level up your battle pass and both battle royale modes and arena, so you can do your challenges in arena. That's going to be good. Very important. Since we know some of you may only want to play one mode or the other, you can reroll daily challenges and choose with new challenges to be for arenas or battle royale. Okay, so you don't have to play arenas or battle royale if you don't want to. We've also made the first reroll of the day free. Oh, okay. Okay, sweet. Well, all right, guys. Well, that's going to be the arenas gameplay trailer. So we got to see a little bit of Valkyrie. We got to see the bow. We definitely got to see the arenas mode and how it plays out. And we got a little sneak peek about the infested Olympus. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys watching my reaction video. If you want more, like, comment, and subscribe, and I can bring you guys more content. My name's Swords, and I'm out. Take it easy, and peace out.